Welcome back everybody to the Johnny Guitar channel, and today we are doing something a little different. You see, today we are going to be comparing Starfield versus No Man's Sky, and we are in No Man's Sky at the moment. Got some good music going, some really good music going here in No Man's Sky. So to kind of introduce you to this, lately I have been playing Starfield. I've put in about 30 hours at this point. I'm going to continue playing Starfield. It's a decent game, but I am definitely let down. Starfield was not as much as... It's not what I would expect from a Bethesda game. A little disappointed in Starfield, and I've been thinking about it that there's actually a couple other games out there that do things better than Starfield. In the last episode of Starfield Versus, we compared Starfield to The Outer Worlds, and in my opinion, we found that The Outer Worlds, for the mechanics that they have in common, The Outer Worlds always does it better. In my opinion. Let me know in the comments below if you disagree with that. Now, here we are in No Man's Sky. At the end of the last episode, I also kind of mentioned if you were to combine The Outer Worlds and No Man's Sky, you would have a perfect space game. Okay, so this is my character in No Man's Sky, and we have landed on a mysterious planet. So, of course, in Starfield, you could do the same thing, right? You land on mysterious planets, and you kind of explore, but in the last episode, we mentioned that in Starfield, you could only explore, like, a sandbox area. Here in No Man's Sky, I literally can just keep running. See that mountain way off in the distance? Yeah, I could totally go check that out if I wanted. Okay, what is that, a mining beam? Okay, so a couple mechanics that are, and remember everybody that No Man's Sky came out several years ago. It wasn't as great when it first came out. It needed a lot of updates. But yeah, No Man's Sky. So we've got similar mechanics where you land on a planet and you scan different animals. I want scan mode. There we go. Now I'm in analysis mode. I think I've already discovered all of this stuff. But anyways, I would be able to potentially discover new things. Is that an animal I've already discovered? Yes. Yes, it is. Okay. So yes, you scan stuff. Oh, I need pellets. I can also, like, make friends with the local wildlife. Now, much like Starfield, all of these planets are procedurally generated. So sometimes the plant life will look similar, but sometimes not. For instance, right now I am on a, looks like a radiation kind of desert type planet. There are ice planets out there. There are distance 350 feet units. Personally, I think that's No Man's Sky is shit. Radiation damage. I don't think I could... Oh wait, what's this in the distance? Oh, I see, okay. So I think No Man's Sky is a prettier game, honestly. We get boost packs in both games. I've got my mining beam. And of course I do need to mine for different materials in order to build stuff. Okay, so I got my mining beam. What else do I got? Personal force field. There's my pulse gun. Okay, and then we have a mechanic for running. Much like in Starfield, I can only run for so long. And then I've got a mechanic for jetpack, which once again also has a limit. What are you? Oh, I see. Okay, this is the main mission. Okay, got it. Let's run over here. One cool thing about No Man's Sky is that I get credit for discovering things. No Man's Sky is actually an online game, so there are other people out in the world. Now, the universe is so large, the chances of someone finding my planet are pretty slim, but it's possible. I feel like it's possible another player can land on this planet and they would be like, oh, this is the home of Vault 21 Johnny. Okay, I think I can call my ship. Okay, this is another really cool thing about No Man's Sky. The ships. Now, I can't build a ship like they are built in Starfield. In Starfield, you can actually build your ship and choose how it looks. In No Man's Sky, you just buy different ships. Now I'm able to kind of like use technology mods to make my ship faster, more maneuverable, or have better guns, but it never really changes the shape of the ship. I'm actually still very satisfied with how shipbuilding goes in No Man's Sky. Right now I have this awesome ship. I think a friend helped me purchase it, because my character would never be able to purchase this on their own. Let's, I forget how to... Okay, well whatever, let's get out. How do I get out of my ship? That was weird, I teleported out of my ship? Okay, this is a very weird ship. So in No Man's Sky, there's no level up system. There's no way for me to level up. My character, the way that I level my character up or get better at things is to kind of purchase better weapons and better like armor mods. So let's check out, let's see what we got going. My exosuit is my spacesuit I'm currently wearing. As you can see, there is a ton of just junk in here. But as far as technology goes, I've got like hazard protection, I've got oxygen recycler. These are things that in Starfield would be like perk points. You would take perks that maybe give you radiation resistance. I think in Starfield you could also find armor that does something similar. But basically what I'm saying is instead of perks, instead of leveling up, I'm able to build certain technologies. I'm able to earn enough credits to purchase technologies, or sometimes I find them out in the wilderness, in the worlds. If I look at my starship, God, I'm carrying too much crap. Like, why do I have over 1,000 of uraniums? Honestly, okay, let's quick transfer that to the starship. Okay, let's quick transfer. I need the oxygen. Much crap. Where did I get all of this stuff? I think I was playing with one of my online friends, General Polioli, and he just gave me a ton of high-level gear. Okay, so as far as my starship goes, and once again comparing it with Starfield, my ship itself, as you can see, it has damage potential, shield strength, hyperdrive range, maneuverability. All very similar things that you would have. Now, once again, I can't change the color of my ship. I don't think so. I think I can actually change the color in the paint. I can't change the shape of it. But as you can see, all of these little squares here are slots where I can store materials. So it's not really going to go off of weight. It's going to go off of how many different items I have in the ship. Because as you can see, I've got almost 2,000 uranium. That's got to be heavy, but it doesn't care about the weight. It cares about the item. And then as you can see, I do have certain upgrades on my ship. Like, do I have any upgrades actually? I don't have a lot of upgrades. I've got a nanite shield. Awesome. So like some of this stuff is normal, like the deflector shield or the hyperdrive. Like every ship needs to have these to even function. What about augmented vacuum drive? An extremely powerful upgrade for the hyperdrive. Oh wow, well, warp cell efficiency is 125%. Oh, that's nice. Because warp cells are how you hyperdrive, obviously, where you get to another solar system. But yeah, that's good. That's good because you can only carry so many warp cells on you at a time, so that's nice. Let's go ahead and charge the pulse drive with tritium. Charge that up. Okay, let's go ahead and charge the hyperdrive. Do I have? I don't have any warp cells. Okay, there you go. No warp cells. That means let's charge the launch thruster with uranium there. There we go. That's why I'm carrying so much uranium. Okay, so we currently don't have the ability to... I mean, we could probably hyperdrive... Oh, wait. Let me show you the multi-tool. You get... the multi-tool is my gravity... my mining beam. And that also can be upgraded quite a bit. It starts as a mining beam. I was able to upgrade it so it shoots the pulse weapons. Advanced mining laser so I can get better... these are also things that would possibly be just perks you would have in Starfield. Different science perks. Illegal fine-tuned diode battery. Okay, cool. I see a large object moving in the background. What is that?
Radiation protection flying.
And I don't know what that is. I think that's an enemy. I think that... Okay, it says in order to get in here, I need to use my bolt caster. Shit. Who detected me? Crap. Okay. Just go. Okay, run. Okay, so there is like a cosmic AI police force called Sentinels, and they're like just the main enemy constantly. They gotta get this door open. Come on, baby. Okay. So one major difference between No Man's Sky and Starfield is that here in No Man's Sky, there's not really any humans. It's, I run into a lot of alien species, and there are intelligent alien species. We're going to be checking those out soon enough. But, one of the main enemies is these Sentinel AIs. And there is a mystery to the game. There's definitely a mystery to the game. There's a plot going on. There's a mystery. Okay, I'm gonna pop back into my ship for just a moment, because that will allow my okay, I think my health is low, right? Okay, that's my radiation. Where's my health? Life support. Okay. Let's grab the oxygen.
Technology recharge.
Okay, let's get in here. Let's get in this frickin' facility. There you go. Kinda just use that. A workshop? I don't know what a workshop is. It's kind of interesting. Okay, finally, let's fix this thing. Now, once again, No Man's Sky is a little bit more mysterious. There's way less dialogue because, of course, why would any of these ancient alien technologies speak English? Or, I mean, I guess it does speak whatever alien language you're speaking. Anyways, it's a very thoughtful game. It houses an upgrade module for my suit. However, I find clues for Apollo. It seems the Korvax within left this world many days ago. Apparently recalled on a priority transmission to their species flotilla, something has them worried. Let's probe. This place seems to have been more than just a factory. It was a home to the Korvax who lived within its walls. It appears that they were experimenting with autonomy from their collective. Autonomy. Is that robot outside? That dog? The robot dog? One of the internal sensors has recorded movement within the facility. It shows me footage of the vents at my feet. There's something in here with me. Okay, let's shine a light. I shine a light upon it. It is a small, hairy creature, shaking and afraid. It cries out. The animal appears to have lived here for quite some time. There is a nest in the corner, vestiges of food upon a small dish, even a few clumsy toys and trinkets. The animal seems to have been a companion to the Korvax. My scanner tells me that the creature is gravely ill. It will die no matter what intervention occurs. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and feed the animal. Give it one last meal. I feed the creature. Nervously, it takes the carbon and begins to eat. A few moments later, it violently coughs up much of its little meal, only to try to continue the process, shivering with every mouthful. Oh, it is going to die. I move on from the factory complex, leaving the animal to its fate. Probably should have euthanized it. Oh, I'm detected. Okay, we gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here. Wait. What about that alien dog? What about the dog? Can I not take it with me? Where's my alien dog friend? Okay, there are sentinels everywhere. Ooh, I need to get out of here. Okay, take off. Take off, take off. What's happening? There we go. Okay, so everybody, let's show you something cool. So I was able to take off, and before we go to space, okay, the ship is really fast. I can actually fly over this entire planet. Like, even now, look, I'm being attacked. I'm being shot at. Okay, that's not great. It's not great. Good thing I've got shields. They're going to continue shooting at me. Now, when I'm in the atmosphere of a planet, I can only go so fast. What we're gonna do, let's go into space. This is something that Starfield does not allow you to do, which is actually one of the worst things. Okay, pulse engine. There we go. I like that. Okay. Okay, so much like in Starfield, so now I'm in space, and in Starfield you're able to fly around space when you're above a planet. In Starfield, in order to land on the planet, I actually have to go through a load screen, but here in No Man's Sky I can just fly straight into space. Now, No Man's Sky does not have load screens. I hate load screens. That's one of the reasons I hate or have a problem with Starfield, is just too many load screens. I can actually fly to any of these planets. I'm pretty sure I've already discovered all of these. Yeah, I've already discovered all the planets in this system. Ice planet. But yeah, I can fly straight to any planet I want. Okay, it looks like we have an incoming message. Good work. Your attack on that factory paid off. Did you get any useful data? Yeah, what happens next? I recorded countless signal flares when the Sentinel started to appear. Energy streams sparked beneath the planet's surface, moving from monolith to monolith. We must be on the right track. Examine these structures. They are all linked. I know it. I'll attune your scanner to the Sentinel energy signals. We shall soon have our prey. So as you can see, Apollo is kind of like a robot AI. Like I said, there's like no humans in this game. I truly am lost in the far edges of the galaxy. Totally alien races and civilizations. Good luck. I'll speak to you on the other side. So what does that mean? What's my mission? Bring word of Apollo's plan to Nada. Okay, so there's the space anomaly. I could fly to it. It would take me a week to fly there, but that would just be flying at this speed. Oh, no, look at that. 8 minutes and 25 seconds. Okay, but instead of doing that, everybody, I actually would rather go to my camp. From my camp, I built a teleporter. Let's do it. So we're pulse driving right into the planet. Once again, this is something I would have loved to have in Starfield. I think the loading screen is actually when you enter the atmosphere and it's kind of foggy and cloudy for a moment. No? No clouds? Okay, going through the atmosphere. Up, 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 up. Do not crash, do not crash. It's really easy to crash in this game. Okay. Okay, where's my camp? Okay, here's my Johnny camp. Very cool looking camp. Once again, I had my friend General Polioli help me build it. So, normally a character of my stature, low-level character. I say low-level, but once again, there's no levels in this game. Settlement building. Let's talk about settlement building in Starfield. Here in No Man's Sky, I can't really build a settlement, not nearly in the way that it... So I didn't build this. This is just like a temple that already existed in the game. And some of these buildings already existed. I just kind of built my camp around them. This is what I built. This little room with a single stool. Some of these smaller buildings to the side already existed, but then General Polioli, he built me this like solar panel garden. I think these structures here are just storage containers. Okay, interesting. And then I have a couple animals roaming around there. I think those are pets. Yeah, you're a pet, right? I think that's a pet. And then within this structure here that was built, it's just batteries for storing all of the solar energy I'm collecting. Just a bunch of batteries. And the reason the batteries are important is because I need to power my teleporter. Okay, so here we go. within my little settlement here, I do have a couple, I've got a Gek friend and a, what are you, an entity? The scientist is quite a contrast to the slightly unsettling Gek already at home within the base. They see the world with such a straightforward excitement, their enthusiasm is infectious, I agree. The Korvac buzzes and flashes their lights in a way that can only mean they are happy. Okay. We get that because my character does not speak the languages of these creatures. Not fully, though. I think I'm using a translator at the moment, though, because normally I can't understand this much. Okay, there's my teleporter. We're going to use the teleporter in just a second. What is this? Just like a computer room? Previous base item cache. Okay, everybody, this is like the one thing we're going to give to Starfield. In our Starfield versus No Man's Sky. Because in No Man's Sky, I feel like it's more beautiful. The procedurally generated planets are just more beautiful. I like the ships in No Man's Sky much better. I like the ships. The one place where No Man's Sky, and I feel like No Man's Sky is just a better looking game. There's more colors, there's more interesting things to look at. I find Starfield very bland. Also, effing look at this, you guys. Look at this. I have a roamer craft. Now, the reason a craft like this is probably better in No Man's Sky is because I'm expected to be able to explore this entire planet. So having like a vehicle to do that is just much easier to do. Okay, awesome. But the one thing that Starfield does better is companions. There are no companions here in No Man's Sky. There's no characters I can take along my journey with me. Now, I can make friends with animals, and I can even ride animals like this. Are you my animal? Oh, I don't have pellets. Okay, if I was to offer this guy food, pretty sure he would let me jump on his back, and I can ride him like a horse. That is definitely something you can do in No Man's Sky. You can have pets. But companions aren't very good. There's no companions. Now, No Man's Sky is an online game, so perhaps the companions are supposed to be other online players of the game. That is possible. I think No Man's Sky's armor and spacesuits. The spacesuit I'm wearing is one of hundreds of different designs I could have. Most of them are just cosmetic. But as you saw, I am able to put mods onto my exosuit to make it better. Also, settlement building. I think that now I haven't built any settlements myself in Starfield. I haven't really gotten that far into the game or even wanted to. But the settlement, the camp I have here is kind of empty. Like, there's no life to it. It's basically just a power farm that powers my teleporter. I don't even have a bed. There's no bed. I can't build a bar. I think I could build a farm if I wanted. Building in Starfield is a little annoying, though, because you have to find certain technology modules in order to build different things, and you have to like grind through. I guess there's a bit of a grind. If it wasn't for General Polioli, I would not have as much stuff. Okay, so instead of taking the spaceship to the space anomaly, I think I'd rather take the teleporter, kind of show everyone what the teleporter does. Now, the space anomaly is a hub for all the players to meet up, because like I said, there are other online players here in the galaxy. They're just spread out the chances of ever running into them is so slim. But everybody goes to the space anomaly. It is the hub. So that is where we're going to see some other players. So let us teleport over there. And once again, there's not going to be a load screen so much as there's going to be a teleportation animation. Okay, and I want to teleport to... Wait, I'm not able to teleport. I mean, I can teleport to a space station, but I can't teleport to the anomaly. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and teleport to a space station. That's fine. This is gonna look cool. And then from the space station, we can make it to... Okay, so let's go to this station, whatever the name is. Yep, warp there. Okay, and once again, this would be the loading screen, but it is instead the hyperdrive teleportation screen. Much cooler. So yeah, in summation, I think that actual planet and space exploration is done way better in No Man's Sky. I feel like the starships in No Man's Sky are easier to use than... They're less complicated than Starfield. And for me, that's a win. I don't want to spend all my time building and grinding on a starship, a spaceship. I just want to buy it and get on with my day. I think Starfield has better settlements and companions. Now, if we go back to my previous video, Starfield versus the Outer Worlds, I felt that the Outer Worlds had better companions. I felt like the companions were more interesting, and the fact that you could level up the companion how you wanted to level them up was much more interesting. But here in No Man's Sky, because there are no companions, and because I think settlement building is a little bland. Now, I have seen YouTube videos of people who've built settlements that are way cooler looking than mine. But I think that the fact that you can have more humans and companions hang out at your settlements is what makes Starfield settlements better. Okay, I think the game is glitched out. On the edges of the screen is radiation damage, but I am not damaged. So here is a space station. Here at the space station, I can just like talk to people. I can pick up like little random quests. Friend, buy, do not. So notice how I cannot understand every single word he says. That is because I'm still learning the Gek language, which is a mechanic that I absolutely love in No Man's Sky. I would not be able to understand the language of alien species. I need to learn one word at a time. Okay, so I'm gonna request... I can either practice my language skills, but I'm actually going to request dialogue help. Okay, he's going to present me with a list of symbols. I'm going to go ahead and say technology let's do travel symbol. And boom, he taught me the word for stranded. So now anytime I talk to them, the word stranded will appear in dialogue. Okay. And there are three major races. You got the little lizardy Gek people, you have like the robot AI people, and then you have kind of these brutish warrior peoples. That guy. The warrior grunts distractedly, not giving me their full attention. They seem preoccupied by the small device they are holding. Okay, I'm going to practice my language skills. So, oh, okay, I don't. Let's say gra, I guess. They shake their head, refusing to believe I understand the meaning of the word I've spoken. It's true. It's true. I have no idea what I just said. Okay. So here at the space station, like I said, I can trade, I can do work, and then all of these ships that we see, I can purchase these. Let's see. So if I look at that ship, oh, if I talk to this guy maybe, hey, are you selling that ship? Oh, I can recruit this guy to my squadron? I don't even know what that means. Okay. So here is his ship, and here is all of the technology that's installed into his ship. Now, I can purchase it. Currently, I have like, what, 4 million? Is that million? 100,000? Yeah, over 4 million credits. 300 quicksilver, 2,000 nanites. Can't tell what he's trying to sell it for. Okay, this is my current car ship. Oh, the trade-in price is 4 million. He wants 12 million for his ship. No, buddy, no. But that was just an example that I could just purchase all these other spaceships. Like this one has a totally different design. This one looks awesome. It's like on little legs. It has like a giant engine. It's more like a box. Okay. Okay, last thing I want to show you guys is the anomaly. So let's go ahead and just take off. Okay, and we are in space. How am I at an unknown planet? Why is there an unknown planet? Okay, I'm sorry everybody, but I need to go land on this planet. I feel like space is way better. Like for instance, once again, I can go anywhere I want in space, but Starfield has these random events that happen in space, but so does No Man's Sky. For instance, looks like these are a bunch of like cargo ships, and if I hang around long enough, they will be attacked by pirates. It's just like a thing that happens. And when these ships get attacked by pirates, I can help defend them. Otherwise, I can attack these ships myself. They'll send out defenders, but I can attack them myself. Or sometimes with ships like this, I can purchase them. I can purchase the ship and take it over. Let's see. What? Can I land in this? Let's see if I can land in this ship. Oh, that is so cool. That is so cool. Okay, No Man's Sky is just an awesome frickin' game. Okay, let's get out of the ship. Oh, don't get crushed. Cool, so, yeah, I can run around here and I can talk to the ship captain and I can, like, purchase the ship from him or, like, make an alliance with them. He might have, like, a mission for me to go on, like, something cool. There's a lot of endless possibilities with this. Or, once again, I can just attack them. I really want to. Okay, for now though, I really want to go discover this planet before someone else does. Okay, let's see what kind of planet we're dealing with. This will be, once again, procedurally generated. Planet Lethe. And if we're being honest, it kind of looks like a fire planet. Oh, what's that? What's that? Oh, land near that. Land near it. So normally when you come to planets like this, you do want to find something interesting to land next to. Didn't I just... Okay, that's something interesting. This is what I want to land near. It looks like a temple. Cool. Extreme wind blasting, full of hateful sentinels. Okay, not great, not great.
Extreme sentinel unit.
Can I do something?
Extreme sentinel unit.
The ancient marker hums at a frequency that burrows deep into my being, filling me with the voices of Korvac's echoes. Knowledge paves the way to the understanding of probability, the Atlas spoken fragments. The Atlas interfaces are their shadows, the monoliths are their scattered children. Together they convey the wisdom of the infinite, they must be understood. Let's seek knowledge of the past. Okay, everybody, let's take a moment. Starfield, spoiler alert for anyone who hasn't finished the main quest or hasn't watched videos on it. Starfield tries to create this sense of like what our place in the universe is, what humans really are. No Man's Sky does the same thing. You know, you run into these ancient monoliths. Seek knowledge of the past. And now this little monolith is going to send me to historic data that I can pick up. Okay, how far away is it though? Interesting.
Now protection falling.
So yeah, No Man's Sky, there's another thing that No Man's Sky, kind of the mystery of the cosmos, right? I feel like No Man's Sky does a better job conveying kind of the mysteries of the cosmos, yeah. The beauty of space exploration. I feel like No Man's Sky does better at that. Okay, I want to go see this ancient ruin before we go off into space. Now, remember, there are definitely planets that, and, you know, check out the Johnny Guitar channel for more No Man's Sky, but there are planets that will be jungle planets or, like, ice planets. I've been to, like, ocean planets, which is really cool, like the big ocean water planets. They're freaking awesome. And I have the ability, my character can gain the ability to breathe underwater and to swim underwater and to even build bases underwater. Okay, what am I looking at, you guys? Oh no. Sentinels, go, take off. Okay, get out of here. Okay, I don't know what's happening, but I think that I'm being attacked. Am I being attacked? What's going on? Okay, let's just pulse away for just a little bit. Okay, cool. Okay, I just wanted to get a little further from the enemy. Let's pull up the anomaly. Summon the space anomaly. This is why every player on the game uses the anomaly as a hub, because no matter where you are in the galaxy, You can always jump here. Oh, let's check out the star map while we're here. Galaxy map. There we go. Okay, this is also, in my mind, much better looking than Starfield's map. It is similar in the way that it's just a bunch of dots, right? Just a bunch of dots. You can set waypoints. It's not super easy to navigate, but it's kind of showing that I can like warp to different systems. Like I can warp, it looks like 2 systems away. And then that one's out of range. But it looks like I can just keep going. Honestly, I can keep going. I can just keep warping from system to system. And the goal in No Man's Sky is to eventually make it to the center of the galaxy. Okay. How do I leave? Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's go ahead and check out the anomaly and see what the next quest is, what I'm doing with my life. The plot of No Man's Sky is kind of vague. Okay, the game is glitching a little. Okay, that was weird. Yeah, anyways, the plot of this game is a little vague, and once again, I think that's on purpose, just so you can role play. These other people running around, those are other players. Like I said, we would run into other players here in the anomaly. Now, if I want to communicate with them, I can use a gesture. There we go. Using the yes gesture. Let's use the thank you gesture. There we go. Thank you. Yeah. So I can kind of talk with them. I can point at something. Hey, look at that. And then I can come here to this kind of computer terminal thing, the Nexus, and I can pick up special missions. And those missions, or Nexus events, will allow me to get upgrades for my ship and my exosuit. So if I really want to grind it out and upgrade, that's how you do it. There's a lot of different types of ships. You can even get organic ships, where your ship is basically a giant space whale. So cool. So cool. Okay, let's go talk to Nadia. Okay, trying to talk to her. There we go. What new knowledge, traveler? Is Apollo entity known to you? Yeah. A traveler entity that is not known to Nada, yet they know Artemis entity, who themselves no longer recalls Nada. You bring news that alarms Nada. What else does our home fail to see? Nada looks troubled. They retreat into themselves. Okay, what do you want me to do, lady? Or person? Polo friend has kept us safe. Nada's carapace has been Nada's, and Nada's only for many years outside the cycle of data. We help others escape, those who might process our reality. So, there's a lot to sink in here. Nada is, so remember we met those like robot species. They're a hive mind, and not all of them want to be a hive mind. Some of them want to be individuals. So Nada here is someone who escaped the hive mind, and that's why she lives here at the Anomaly space station, because it's the only place where she's safe. So we're safe from her species, but we're also safe from these Sentinel police AI. Nada has peace here. Those who hunt us cannot see us. Nada does not want it to end. Okay. But better to understand, to know what comes for us. Do not stomp on our account. Okay. Continue with Apollo's plan. Search for the source of Sentinel energy. Oh, look, and that's a player character right there, too. See that little guy? So, I chose to be a human, but this player chose to be one of the Gets, which is the little turtle lizard-looking things. So when you play this game, you don't have to play as a human. You can be one of the alien species, if that is how you want to role-play the game. There's no difference in them. There's no, like, different stats or anything. I think maybe you can understand the language of said race if you choose to play as them. I guess I don't know about that. I haven't played all of No Man's Sky. I've definitely not gotten to the center of the galaxy, which is considered beating the game. But I don't think this game you're really supposed to beat it. I think you're supposed to just continue to explore and build new ships over and over until the world ends forever. Okay, I'm just getting a good look. So, yes, everybody, in summation, I think that No Man's Sky does a lot of things better than Starfield. Obviously, planet and space exploration. I like the shipbuilding mechanics here. Starfield does better as far as companions go, and I think it has a more linear quest progression, which might be good for people. I think in Starfield, the settlement system is funner, and you know, having other humans and people in your settlements is cooler. But I don't mind No Man's Sky in that I cannot level up, because I level up my spaceship and I level up my exosuit and I level up my weapon, and that's pretty much the same thing as leveling up your character. Ooh, everybody look at this. It's one of those organic ships I was talking about. Let's go check it out. Yeah, that must be a high level character. Okay. So yeah, all these ships, I can offer to purchase them from people if I wanted to. I don't want to. They're probably super expensive. Oh, was that? Oh my god, it already left. It was here for but a moment. That sweet looking organic ship. Yeah. Yeah, it already left. Dang it. So anyways, and I mentioned this in the last Starfield Versus episode, and I stand by my opinion that if you were to somehow combine No Man's Sky with the Outer Worlds, you would have the perfect space game. And both of these games are over 5 years old, so the fact that Starfield is not doing better than these older games in the mechanics that they share really says something about Bethesda. They've really dropped the ball. Starfield should be a better game, because the Outer Worlds and No Man's Sky has shown us that a lot of these game mechanics are doable. There's no excuse for Starfield to not have the ability to fly from orbit to planet. It's ridiculous. Okay, look at this ship though. It's kind of round looking, cool looking ship. That's freaking awesome looking. A lot of cool ships here. A lot of cool ships. Oh, is there an organic? Okay, let's go check it out. Anyways, everybody, thank you for coming here to my rant. I think No Man's Sky is a better game than Starfield. Now, I'm gonna keep playing Starfield, you guys. I'm going to continue playing Starfield. I just think that No Man's Sky does some things better. Thank you for watching the Johnny Guitar channel, and we will see you next time we play No Man's Sky.